Hello, and welcome to their Dokkan battle video. In this one, we're going to be finishing up the BROLY EZA. I just finished up doing the Gogeta version. This is the team I have been running. He's weak to movie heroes, and S tier movie heroes is rather good. However, I want to do something, and that is changing my leader to the new EZA Blue Gogeta. That way we can just test him out a little bit in here and see how he does. I don't believe this BROLY is really weak to any like specific typings. So like besides STR, like I don't think he negates damage from anything else, so I don't think it really matters what like we use. But we're just gonna run with this and see what happens. I really just want to test out how strong Blue Gogeta looks in like a very short event setting. Again, like we're probably not even gonna see Blue Gogeta himself, but it's still gonna be probably fun to just kind of whip him out a little bit and see what he's gonna do. The key is not very good right here, but it's fine. So this, I'm not really worried about doing this overly fast. Like I gotta get my oil changed, but like I got like a whole another hour for that, so I'll probably be perfectly fine here. I did just get new internet, so that's cool. The Gogeta video, I literally just recorded it and sent it for uploading, and usually it takes me about like 30 minutes to upload because I live in an apartment. But like they updated the entire apartment complex's internet speed, and it took about 30 seconds to fully upload. Now it's just processing, so probably by the time I finish recording this, it should be up, which is really nice and a lot better than before, because I won't have to like do any weird Opera GX shenanigans by limiting my network speed. Also, my pop filter just came off. That's fun. So you're hearing unfiltered me right now. Let's just do this. Oh, they link up really well, actually. Hold up. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing me fiddle with my pop filter, trying to put that back on. I do apologize. Oh wait, I forgot. I did decide to bring Trunks and Goten just because I don't use them very often, right? And or like at all really, and I just wanted to kind of like test them out in an event that they're gonna have type advantage in, just to see how they'll do. They are a very strange character, by the way. I don't really know how to feel about them, like, because they change a random type of orb into another random type of orb, and I feel like that mechanic is just awkward to like run, because like in what instance does that help you? Like, yeah, it changes orbs for you, but like what if it changes an orb you wanted into an orb you don't want, or it like changes an unwanted orb into another equally unwanted orb? Like it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't really help bridge any paths, like, which is what orb changers are supposed to do. Like their whole point is to like make key pathing a little easier, and if you're in this situation where you're not even really getting improved paths, like what's the point of the orb changing in the first place? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me personally, but like, hey, I didn't design the character, right? So it's not like I have that much of a say in it. If I would have, I definitely would not have done that. I would have probably just made them a rainbow orb changer. I feel like that makes a whole lot more sense. Like right there, it changed a random orb into tech, which immediately got changed again. So like it didn't matter in the long scheme of things. Like I don't understand them. They're a very quirky character that I feel like is not nearly as good as they probably should have been for a basically 2023 banner character. Like they need to be a little bit better than that. And as you'll see, they are rainbowed, by the way. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage, and it's going to be really mediocre what they're about to do. I believe they hit about 2.5 here, something like that. Gohan looking as beautiful as possible. Yeah, like 2.6. Like they're just like, okay, their super tag animation is great. I just wish that they themselves were a little bit better. Remember, this is rainbowed. I don't have them full link level 10, but like they're still rainbowed, right? Like they should be looking a little bit better than that. I mean, this isn't about them. This is about BROLY. They did my boy dirty for being the only full power BROLY in the entire game. He doesn't feel like he's the only full power BROLY in the game. He feels like a neglected character. He feels like what they do for like Super Saiyan Gokus, where they just make them all right because we're gonna get another one. But BROLY, this is the only like enraged BROLY from the movie that we have since the movie came out. Like, remember, this guy came out a few weeks after the movie did in Japan, and we haven't seen him since. at some point they're going to have to give us a new Broly from like Dragon Ball Super. Like we got Broly, Chila, and Lemo during the 5-year, and we got STR Broly during the 7-year, but we haven't gotten like an actual true full power Broly since this one. And since they didn't make this guy overly crazy, they made him solid, like he's fine, but they didn't make him ridiculous. It definitely feels like they're like preparing us for a new Broly to come out and link with this guy and make him better, but like at the same time it's just like Broly's links are not crazy. They don't give Broly very good links. Like they still give him Berserker to this day, and I feel like they should stop. Also, I find it very strange that from the characters that dropped during this Blue Gogeta and Full Power Broly celebration, only Paragus and Broly have not EZA'd, and they EZA'd from this event. So when are they gonna EZA? Because we already have God Goku, God Vegeta, Blue Gogeta, like Full Power Broly. Everybody summonable besides Paragus and Broly have EZA'd, and they would have been a very helpful EZA. Like they are support unit for both movie bosses and Pure Sands. Like they, oh actually no, are they joined forces? Pure Sand, I don't know. They're a support character, and I know they at the very minimum they buff Pure Sand characters. Like they could have been a nice little helpful little thing for Broly, but unfortunately they're left in the dust somewhere. I'll go find what they do. I'm drinking tea, by the way, because I still am a little under the weather. Not nearly as bad as before, but a little bit. Let's see. Actually, no, they're not a movie boss. I can't look for that. They are a Pure Sand. Kind of dragging out this video a little bit, but let's see. Paragus and Broly. Oh no, they are Pure Sand or joint forces 2 key 40%. Like they could have been really solid with an EZA. Like the one thing that's weird about them is that they're not on movie bosses like at all, which is like awkward, but like Broly, Chila, and Lemo are. I feel like that's something that they should rectify. I guess it's because they don't consider like Paragus a boss, but at the same time he probably should be with how much involvement he has. He has more involvement in the movie than, or it has equal involvement as Lemo, right? Like him and Lemo do about the same thing. At least Paragus like is a major character in the movie. I know Lemo is still kind of relevant, but like, come on now. Like even in the card art, like everything, it's still, I guess it's because the card starts as Paragus and Paragus isn't the boss, but like I think it's really awkward. That card should definitely be on movie bosses, and it's one of like the main reasons why the movie boss category has been like kind of wonky since its inception. Like they've always not put the minions on the on the category, but like only the main villain. But for movie heroes, it's every single person that participated in the movie. Like Int Pan, she's on movie heroes. She doesn't do anything. That's from when she is like training with Piccolo. Like, is she really fighting Cell Max in that scene? No. Like, why is she considered a movie hero, but Paragus isn't considered a movie boss? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and Dokkan really is wonky in that sense with categories. And I feel like eventually at some point they'll fix it, but as of right now they haven't, and I really would like them to. Before we get more characters like that who just are mysteriously shafted off of categories that they probably should be on, but aren't. So I feel like that's something that they could definitely change. But Broly though, yeah, he's like okay. He can like quad super and everything and be kind of fancy, but like he doesn't do anything like actually special. He might be really good for World Tournament, but at the same time, if you want to maximize how many points you're getting in World Tournament and you really want to be running a full team of LRs, so you probably are just going to want to run the STR LR Broly anyway, and so people are going to be still running STR LR Broly, so that's going to slow down physical Broly, and I don't believe this Broly even gets like crits or anything, or super effective against all types, which is what you want from a World Tournament character, because they want to be like nuking the entire field, right? Like they want to be killing everything in one hit, and if you're getting slowed down by type disadvantage, it's really not going to be the best for you. Let's see, does Broly get super effective against all types or anything like that? No, no, he just does multiple supers. So you're really gonna have to force him to crit by building him like entirely crit based in order for him to even like have a chance of wiping the field, which is like awkward, and I feel like it's not something that you'd want from a World Tournament character. Like, I do believe Piccolo gets it, the S tier Piccolo we're running right here. I believe he does, so he can be like a solid little World Tournament character, but like Broly will be good in there. He definitely will be solid in there. It's just, why would you run him over any other World Tournament character? Like, he's not an LR. He's weak to two of the most popular nukers for World Tournament. So he'll have to crit in order to kill them, or triple super. So it's just weird. And then when he transforms, when you're using him outside of World Tournament, he gets weaker defensively for the first turn, and then after that, if he gets 3 supers in the first turn, then after that he'll be good. But before that, he'll be a little awkward. And it's like, I don't understand the thought process behind how they designed him. I feel like they definitely fumbled a little bit, but it was probably so that they could make Gogeta as busted as possible, because I have a feeling the Angel Golden Frieza guy was in the house at the time where they were making that, and they were like, oh, Angel Golden Frieza guy, let's... And he was like, oh, I'm here, let's make a new character. And they were like, oh, we can let him help on Broly. And that's where that weird oddity is. And they made him stay far, far away from Gogeta so that they could make him actually good. I'm 100% confident that the Raditz guy and the Angel Golden Frieza guy are the same person, by the way. And he probably also had a hand in Ultimate Gohan. Like, there's no way, right, that he hasn't been fired yet. I would love for him to get fired. I know this is like bad for me to say about a staff member of the game that I play every day, but like at the same time, man, if that guy's still working, he needs to get fired, like desperately. Like, I know that's awful. I know I shouldn't say that, but God, does he make some trash characters. And you might be like, how do you know it's the same guy? Because like all these characters that like come out and they're like mid, it's probably him. Now, we don't even have a name for this random guy. I feel like it's somehow Toshi from Dragon Ball Legends. I feel like he sneaks back into the office to make trash characters and then leaves. Like, I feel like it has to be his involvement. I feel like it has to be Toshi, right? But at the same time, right, all the characters that he makes, this mysterious figure, are characters that were supposed to be good in the first place. Like Raditz, why not make him good? We're not going to get another Raditz. Angel Golden Frieza, we haven't gotten another one since that guy came out. Make him good. Full Power Broly, we haven't gotten another one since he came out. Make him good. LR Ultimate Gohan, we haven't got an LR Ultimate Gohan ever. Make him crazy. Make him Beast Gohan. And then this one guy is probably just gonna like tee delete on like half of their passive. That way they're wonky and weird. And I don't like that personally. I mean, that's just how I feel. Granted, this is all, you know, coming out of my ass. So inherently, I'm like placing blame on like a nameless Akatsuki employee, right? So it's a little unwarranted, but at the same time, I feel like we all agree that there's something weird going on over there, where a lot of these really hype characters are just significantly worse than what they really should be. And that happened throughout the entirety of 2022. And I really hope we stop doing that in 2023. I know Broly isn't a very good start to that, but I'm hoping that in the future of this entire year, we just stop making these really nasty characters that aren't very good. Broly, for some reason, is being shafted. Like this guy, STR Broly from the 70th anniversary, was mid in comparison to Sin Shenron, who came out as basically the comparison to him. Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, that's the EZA. It's weak to movie heroes. Man, I just wish Broly was better. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know how you guys feel about Broly in the comments down below. He is fine. I think he's fine. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.